everybody, good morning, or at least good morning in this video. At the time of recording this, it's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm kind of in a haze, that's why it's so crooked, sorry. I woke up to the text messages, the repeated, your Walmart delivery is on its way, your Walmart delivery is at your door, thank you for choosing Walmart text messages. So I kind of just got up and ran to the door so that the squirrels didn't get to my bread again. So that's just me pulling in all the groceries. It is Monday morning. My name is Katie. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. You have no idea how much I appreciate it and how much fun I'm having with this whole YouTube thing. I'm going to be sharing little grocery hauls like this. This one I didn't go through each item because it's pretty self-explanatory and it's a pretty small haul. But I go through the Costco one is a lot bigger and a little bit more thoroughly. But yeah, I'm going to be sharing a lot more on this channel and I'm really excited, so thank you for clicking. But I just got some filler stuff for recipes, some staple stuff like the eggs and the sourdough loaf. I love sourdough. I used to have a starter. I used to bake with it really, like pretty faithfully. Then I went back to work after like kind of an extended maternity leave, and then I went on vacation and my sourdough starter got that orangey like bacteria that you're not supposed to keep it then. So I had to throw it away, but as of recording this right now, this morning, I got a new starter. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to start making all the things. I gotta find my old recipes. Sorry, I got cut off. Maybe I will start sharing them on here. We'll see, but here's our little Costco trip. Okay, here's everything we got from Costco. Start over here. Got their coffee. Love their coffee, actually. The Boulder Canyon chips are really good. Sauerkraut. This is for my husband. I really want to like this because it's so good for your gut, but I can't do it. Just some chicken breasts. Rotisserie chicken, pure convenience. And I'm going to make 2 different casseroles with it, and I'll probably make a video out of it. Let's see, or just add it to the end of this one. Spindrift, and always for us. Some strawberries, they were a good price. The turkey, again, I always get the turkey there. I've never tried this salad kit, but I think it will make good lunches with the chicken chunks. Some butter. I got this one because I am hoping to get back into sourdough this week. Let's see. The fruit rolls. We usually get the strips, but this is what they had. The avocado oil spray. Really like cooking with that. The Truvia. I know it's not the best to use fake sugar, but I like 2 of these in my coffee. I got some broccoli for some recipes this week, and then I got the carrots because my kids like to snack on these. Diced tomatoes and the tomato sauce. I am out of both, and I like to have them both on hand because so many recipes call for them. I already busted into these, and those are for the baby. These are for my 5-year-old and the baby for quick snack when we need a little protein. This chicken sausage is fantastic. You have to microwave it on like a super low power. Otherwise, the bad reviews are always like the skin gets tough. But if you microwave it on super low power, it's perfect. But it's got no nitrates and no celery powder either. So it's a good one. And the Goodles. Very expensive, but to me very worth it because of the cleaner ingredients and 11 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber. They actually make you feel full. And that's it for Costco. And then one more bonus from Walmart. This was, I thought I was coming with my Walmart delivery this morning, but I must have hit shipping for this one. So the Sun Chips plus fiber because they're made with black beans. So I'm very curious to see if these are any good. They still have seed oils and stuff, but if you're gonna be eating chips anyways and you need a little more fiber, figure they're worth the try. Let's see, 130 and 3 grams of fiber and 3 grams of protein. No colors, no artificial flavors. Good source of fiber, so we'll see. But that's everything. So now we can cut to some dinner. Okay, so we went to Costco today. We got a rotisserie chicken. And now we're gonna take this $5 bad boy and turn it into 2 different casseroles. So tonight we'll have like a chicken, broccoli, quinoa bake. And then I will either throw the other one in the fridge or freezer for a few days, and we'll have a salsa verde bake. So maybe it'll take about 20-30 minutes. 2 dinners will be ready and we'll be good to go. I love rotisserie chickens. I know maybe they're not the greatest thing in the world, that they're injected with this and they're injected with that, but they are so convenient and so easy to throw a dinner together with an already made protein like that. So it's just one of those things, 80-20, do what you can when you can. But anytime I get one, I pretty much do the same thing. I disassemble it right when I get home when it's still warm because it's a lot easier to work with. Take it apart this time because I know I'm using it right away. I'm just putting it in 2 separate bowls. Sometimes I throw it right in the freezer, like in a Ziploc bag, if that's like a freezer one. And then I have it ready if I need a protein for a dinner later in the week or later in the month or whatever. This time I'm just disassembling, putting in the bowls, and then if you want to go the extra mile, you can definitely make bone broth out of the rotisserie chicken. I don't have it in me today, but if you wanted to, you just throw it on the stovetop, and with like water, onion, celery, carrots, and just let it simmer away all day, and it will make the best collagen bone broth that you can use it for anything. Just throw it in some mason jars in your fridge, but yeah, I love it. All right, so we have our 2 bowls of deconstructed rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and use 1 for each casserole. You could definitely take this and freeze it and then use it when you need it, but I'm just gonna make a casserole out of each. Both of these casseroles are also really good make one, freeze one dinners. I've done that with both of them before in the past, and they've both frozen and turned out really, really good after. The first one I'm gonna make is gonna be the quinoa one because I got this block of cheese, and I'm gonna save the salsa verde one. I'm gonna save the salsa verde one for a couple days from now because my avocados are rock hard. So let's go ahead and shred the cheese. Actually broke my cheese grater thing, and I think I can glue it on, but I think it should be fine. It's just going to be wobbly. It's not supposed to be like this, but oh well, I broke it. All right. Okay, after using it a few times broken, I actually prefer it broken because even though I have to hold it on there, it's a lot easier to clean. I also have one of those those cheese graters that sit on your countertop, you know, and you kind of like crank it. They're literally the same. Neither one is easier or harder. I don't think you need to spend the money on the Kitchen Pot or the KitchenAid one if you don't want to. But I do like the KitchenAid one too, even though it broke on me. But it broke. God, I've probably had it since my wedding shower, 8-9 years, so it has definitely lasted. I haven't used it consistently because, like I said, I do have the tabletop one too. But for recipes like this, I do prefer fresh shredded cheese. If you don't have time, you don't have time, whatever. But when I do, I will try and just shred it up because it's really not that much extra and it does melt a whole lot better. Especially in this recipe where it's kind of making like a cheesy sauce. You basically assemble the whole thing, or you just like throw the quinoa, the broccoli and the chicken all together, and then you make a cheesy sauce and pour it over top. So it's nice to have the shredded cheese actually melt a little bit better. And I always use more than it calls for because duh, cheese. I think I'm just showing the butter and the onion and how we're gonna make that little cheesy sauce. It's very easy. Obviously I will link the recipe, but this one is phenomenal. Sure it calls for fresh garlic, but we don't have that. There is that cheesy sauce. It's so easy. It's literally like the seasonings and the cheese and some flour, the onion, the butter. But the recipe is really, really, really simple to make and to follow. calls for chicken seasoning. I always just use the adobo sauce from Goya. And then once it's all melted and the cheese is kind of like turned into the sauce, you just assemble a casserole dish and pour it over top, and then you put it in the oven. The secret to this is, it's in the, like, it's obviously in the recipe, but I'm not good at reading recipes, so sometimes I skip things like this. But halfway through baking the casserole, you take it out and you mix it up. So don't put the cheese on it first, like the topping cheese. Take it out halfway through baking, mix it up to make sure all the quinoa is completely submerged, then put it back. Then at the end, you can top it with some extra sprinkled cheese to make it nice and fancy and special. But that's kind of my problem sometimes, is I don't read the recipe thoroughly. I just kind of look at it and say, oh, I'll just do it. And then it ends up not working out. So this time, please, PSA, read the recipe, take it out, flip it around, and then you can add the cheese at the very end. Okay, so now really quick, I'm going to assemble the salsa verde chicken bake slash casserole. It's like the same thing. Same thing, you're gonna grease your dish, which I already did. And then this one calls for cooked rice. So it calls for brown rice, but I just did white rice because I didn't have enough brown rice. So I cooked some white rice. Sorry, I'm just getting a towel. And then all in one bowl, it has you assemble everything and then just pour it in the baking dish. So right to the Instapot, where I'm gonna add everything. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I've got like 15 minutes before I have to leave to go to a nail appointment. So I got this, it calls for 4 ounces. I did 2 cups of white rice, 4 ounces of cream cheese. It says not to add the cream cheese if you're gonna be freezing it. And I've heard that before, and I've done it before, and it has never ever been a problem, so I do it. But buyer beware, it does say not to add the cream cheese if you're freezing it. Add the chicken. Just gonna chop the chicken up a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Seasonings, it calls for taco seasoning. I just have fajita. I thought I had taco. So I'm gonna add a little bit of fajita seasoning, and then I'll add a little bit of extra onion powder, garlic powder, and cumin. Yeah, that's good enough. Salt and pepper. And then it calls for a half a cup of salsa verde. Normally I get the you know, like a normal jar. Walmart substituted this one. So I'm not really sure how it's gonna be. I'm sure it's fine. Let me see. It smells good. And I'm probably gonna add both. Then it just calls for 1 can of black beans, but I do black beans and corn. And I'll probably add that other can. I have another can of the salsa verde. Yeah, definitely add the other can. So I did 2 cups of rice, about a half of a rotisserie chicken, 2 cans of the 7-ounce salsa verde, fajita seasoning, cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, and then the corn and the beans. This is probably, to be honest, I would say too much rice. I have made this before, but I haven't made it in a while. I used to make this a lot. Then I kind of had a taste for it. All right. Let's pour it all in the casserole dish. Yeah, I would probably do like a cup or a cup and a half of rice. This might be a little rice overwhelming, but that's all right. My kids will love that. Just kind of trying to break up the chunks of cream cheese I find. And today is Monday. This is not going to be for dinner until Friday. So just out of an abundance of caution, I'm sure it would be fine, but I want to have leftovers all weekend. I'm going to freeze this. I'm going to put plastic wrap on it, cover it up, right? Plastic wrap and this. And then when I pull it out of the freezer, probably Thursday night, I'll let it thaw and bake it on Friday. I will add the Mexican style cheese to the top. And then voila. Okay, to recap, we did a Walmart haul this morning. Then we went to Costco. We made 2 dinners out of 1 rotisserie chicken that will last us at least 2, 3, maybe even 4 days with leftovers. So yeah, if you stayed this long, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing, and I will see you the next one. Bye.
Can you like this and subscribe? Okay, bye-bye.